Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. I know you're like, where have you been? Where have you been? So y'all, you know I went on a cruise, right, with my sister. And so yes, I am so not a cruise girl. And listen, I'm not even offending those that are. I can see why people would actually love a cruise. It was not for me, but you know why it was for me? Because it was for my sister. It was her birthday celebration. It was her first trip abroad. We actually took a cruise. For those that don't know, I went on a Royal Caribbean cruise, and it was to the Bahamas. We didn't even see much of Bahamas. We were supposed to stop at an island called Coco Cay, and it was the conditions, they said, near the island was not good, so we couldn't go. So we wound up just going straight to Nassau, which would have been our second stop. And Nassau, you know, I got off, we went to a beach. The beach wasn't the beach itself, it was the harassment and the folks. And anyway, the way I like to visit a country is to visit people that I know, or somebody that knows the country that can show me around. That really is like, you know, you only have so many hours to stay on the beach. And for me, I'll tell you a few things I don't like about a cruise. I don't like restrictions. I don't like the timing, and you got to be there, and you got to get back to the cruise ship on time. You know, I don't like tourist places either. The touristy things, or people trying to sell you stuff all day long. So, you know, it just really wasn't me. The boat itself is such a party boat. Like, I want a vacation where I could pull out my book and write in my journal and think to myself and spend time. There really was no time to spend to yourself. Our cabins, because I guess we didn't have well, you upgrade and you can get like a cabin with windows and a deck. We didn't have that. We had the standard cabin with no windows, and you know those ship cabins are like narrow and small, and nah, not for me. But and like I said, they constantly played music on the ship, and it was like that top 40 music, and even though we were going with a group that was house music group, I realized I don't know if it's deep house music I like. I think it's club music more. So, you know, it wasn't that for me. But let me say this, there was plenty of fresh food. I stayed raw throughout the whole thing. I ate nothing but salads, fruit salads and green salads. It probably wasn't organic, but y'all, it was fresh. I thought all the food looked really fresh. Everybody said it tasted good. I thought the setup was beautiful. I mean, it wasn't like looking like all this junk food. I thought it looked pretty decent, but of course I had nothing but raw. I did, you know, fruits, and I did vegetable salads, fruit salads. And it was that part was easy. You know, you can eat as much as you want. You know, we had sit down dining, and the chef comes out, and whatever you want, they accommodate you. So they accommodated my raw food. So I mean, it really was a good time. I think if I was a drinker and into really like a party person instead of such a introvert and a inner person, and even a kind of spiritual, I think if I was the opposite of that, and you know, just like a partier, I think I would have had a great time. But anyway, I didn't have a bad time. I just would never do it again, although never say never, right? So anyway, though, glad it went over. So my husband, his sister was sick for a while, and we kind of knew that she might not make it, and so she did not make it. So I got in from the cruise on Monday night, and then on Wednesday morning, we took a 6-hour trip to Delaware. That's where his family is now, to attend his sister's funeral. So we were there Wednesday. We got there Wednesday night. We were there Thursday, Friday, and we drove back Saturday. And so, you know, it's interesting, you know, my husband has so much family. Like, so here I was again, you know, the introvert in the midst of, you know, people and places and things and lots going on. So it was not easy for me, but actually I had a great time, because I don't know if many of you know, but a lot of times when you meet your spouse's family, you actually feel closer to your spouse. It's a definitely great connection. You feel more bonded and beautiful. His family is amazing. They love me. They accommodated me. You know, we went to Whole Foods all the time and had lunch, and the sister loves raw foods. Even though she's not a raw foodist, she would love to be one. So she had all these equipment and made me smoothies, and oh my God, it was really, to be honest, you know, even though it was a funeral, it was a sad occasion, it was like a family reunion. It was over 200 people at the repast. But for my introverted self, I did take time to sit in the car or go take a nap in the hotel, and it was so we're going to talk a lot more about being an introvert, and how do you do that when you are married to a man who has a huge family, right? My family on my side is quite small. So But anyway, still very tiring, you know, didn't really have a vacation. I felt like on a cruise, went to Delaware. I felt like I didn't have a vacation, but actually I realized that I did because I wasn't able to really do a lot of work. I did some live streams, but not too much. You know, I wasn't on my phone or computer a lot. So in a way, it was a vacation. And so now I'm feeling, you know, good, still doing raw, loving raw, getting up at 4 in the morning, doing my yoga. I'm like back in the Sacred Woman. I am doing the Queen of Food book. It's called Sacred Woman. I'm getting up at 4, doing the gateways. I'm in Sacred Food right now, so like feeling divine. So today, if we are at my favorite place, my husband and I's favorite place. It's called the Eno River Valley. It is a state park in North Carolina in Durham. And for many of you remember, I told you ladies that I'm doing a retreat. Well, I got the dates. We reserved the park, and so I'm going to announce the dates, but it's not on the website yet, so you're not able to purchase it. We got to go home and crunch the numbers so I can give you an accurate amount that you would be paying for the 2 days. So it's going to be June 23rd, which is a Friday, June 24th, which is a Saturday, and then we leave the park June 25th. Okay, so June 23rd, which is so great because it's the summer solstice. We're in the summer solstice on the 20th to 21st. It's a summer solstice, so we're going to really have a summer solstice celebration. We're going to, so all day Friday, so I'm going to have people probably arrive about 9 a.m. You know, you check in, and we're going to have some activities. There's a light breakfast that will be provided on Friday, and then we're going to have a lunch, but a light lunch, but dinner is going to be what we're going all out for. Then Saturday we do the same thing, a light breakfast, a light lunch, and then we have a nice lovely dinner. And then Sunday we're really just kind of leaving, so it'll be like a light, you know, raw fruits or something breakfast as we leave. But those 2 days will be activities. We're going to do a trail walk, we're going to do a river walk, we're going to do some river rituals, we're going to do some journal writing, we're going to do some burning. We got a fire pit, so we'll be doing, you know, writing down names of things and people we want to let go of. We're going to be throwing that into the fire. So we're going to do some serious rituals. We're going to have some classes on, you know, healing your colon, and classes on healing your womb, and real rituals and things you can do. So, you know, all you have to do, because the food is provided, we're going to have plenty of water, we're going to have snacks. All you have to do is bring your equipment, which is going to be your tent and your bed and your bedding and your lamps and your books and your pens and your snacks that you know that you like. So you want to have those for yourself as well. And water bottles, we got well water. The river, we could take a bath, actually a shower, you know, wash in the river. We can walk in the river. We can swim in the river. It is shallow. We could walk across the river from one side to the other side. So it's so beautiful. So I did want to announce the dates. It is actually June 23rd, 24th, and we exit the park on June 25th. So what, y'all? So we got it. So again, either tomorrow, which is Wednesday, or Thursday, it'll actually be on the website for you to purchase. So we found out now that it's actually only 26 women, but he said, you know, he's not going to make a big deal. So I'm going to keep it to 30 women. I'm still going to keep it to 30 women. It's the first 30 that pay. It's the first 30 that's coming. So remember, this retreat, I don't know if I mentioned that, this particular retreat is going to be for women only, for sisters only. And I stress that we need a place of our own as Black women, so it's going to be for sisters only. And then a month from now, so we're estimating about July 23rd, 24th. We're looking at the calendar. We'll see what the dates are. It's always going to be a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to do couples only, Black, you know, our people, folks, couples only, and that's going to be in July. So we're going to do that in July. So if for the ladies that wanted it to be all women, the first one is. For the ones that wanted the couples, the second one will be. And so we're going to take, I guess it'll be 30 people again, but it'll be, actually, you know what, the second one we're going to do at another state park. You know, the parks are usually sister parks, if you will. And so there's another park that's part of the Eno River, and I think it's in Raleigh or some other place. And we're thinking about maybe changing the venue, or if we love this venue and it works out, we'll stay at this venue. So, you know, we'll see. Eventually we're going to do cabin camping, which, you know, we'll have some further dates. And so we can actually have cabins. Of course, it'll be a little more expensive. And then we'll do, you know, hotel retreats. retreats, and eventually we'll do a whole country retreat. So I'm very excited. First retreat. So anyway, today, if you see me in this all white, that ain't so white anymore, my husband and I, we decided to walk the trail and we filmed it. I want people to know about the suspension bridge that they're going to have to walk over. There's a short hike. It's not really much at all from where you park your car until, and then also to getting inside to the campsite. So we kind of we're going to do a short video that probably go up tomorrow so that people can actually see that. So we want the video so you know what camping is, the spot, the table, what it looks like, the whole bit. So when you come, you'll know what to expect. And of course, I'll be over the next few days. I'll be sending out, once you purchase, everything you need. Your bug spray, what you should know, what you want to bring, things that are, helpful, repellents, natural and unnatural, if you will. Is hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, and just other list of sacred things that you could bring. So yeah, I'm very excited. So yeah, it was good. I've been really just getting up early and just doing beautiful things. For those that don't know too, I really want to announce that, remember, my 5-day flash sale special went on to 21-day flash day special, which really made more sense. And since I was celebrating the ending of my 21-day fast, right, that really made a lot more sense. It ends this Friday. So don't forget, I think today is the 16th, right, which is Tuesday. I think Wednesday 17th, the 18th, I think the 19th. So it ends this Friday, 12 midnight. And so why am I saying that? Because this Friday also starts my 6-week training course. Now remember, in the past, my 6-week training course have been $497. I took this one down because it's the summer training course. I took it down to $197. But during the week from Friday until Friday, on the day that it starts, you can get it for $97. And so, and of course, it's not going to be live. It's going to be recorded, but I'm talking about full out all recipes, raw recipes. I've decided it's not going to be cooked. It's going to be all recipes, but the retreat is going to be cooked. I want to accommodate for the retreat for those that are transitioning, and also I want to accommodate for those that are, raw, but it's all going to be vegan. But for the 6-week training course, where 6 weeks, so 6 Fridays, there will be a video that will go up. You'll be part of a special Facebook group that's private and secret, only you have access to. The videos will be on that. You'll come into my kitchen. Again, it will be recorded because it's $97. And so we're not going to do it live, but you're going to feel like you're live. You're going to feel like you're in the kitchen. And I think the first recipe I'm going to do is my raw mock tuna that I know you are going to love. And also I'm going to teach you how to make wraps out of that. We're going to be making things like bread. We're going to be making cheesecake. We're making chocolate puddings, all raw. We're going to be making mock bacon, all raw. Like so many things. Oh, we're going to make our apple pie, all raw, that you will love. So if you're interested, it's $97. It starts this Friday, and it'll go up at 8 p.m. every Friday night, even though it's a recording. So again, there's other things. There's the spiritual awakening of the Black woman that formerly is known as Wild Women Who Run with the Womb. And so, yay! So it's only, and that's only, what is it, $49 from $297. So after Friday, that goes back up. I got a raw food book. It's called, it's a 30-page booklet. It's called but actually it's not a booklet. I put it in audio form, so I'm reading it in my own voice. It's called My Raw Life. To A Raw Life, my journey from cooked to raw foods. It was $10 for the audio. It is now $5. All of my, I call them Enlightenment series, where I did these lectures, they were, I think, $10. They're now $5. So if you have not gone to the site, there is something that you want to purchase. Also, remember my Afrocentric Home Decor channel. I'll be doing a video for that channel tomorrow. So I have this idea about my bathroom. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now. And then I'm going to talk about what I want to do. I want to set it up as a hydrotherapy room. What is a hydrotherapy room? It's a room for healing. It is the bathroom, but you heal in the bathroom. So I want to set it up for that way, and I'm going to show you how I do it, and hopefully you'll come along. All right, ladies. Anyway, we're in the park, and it is so time. I hear somebody coming, and they might walk in front of the camera, and I don't want that. Anyway, it's so time for me to go home but not on the streets. We went to the DMV so we can get our license our driver's license in North Carolina instead of California. So we are still settling in. I love you all with all my heart. And this is Lisa Marie Goodson. And so I look forward to you viewing the video for the camping retreat. And I'll see you soon. Peace and blessings.